Hi, my name is Barbara Dixon,
And I'm Darlene Mayman.
and we are the authors of Substance of Building a Healthy Relationship. Today's topic is dealing with grief during the holiday season. So many peoples, including myself, have a hard time during the holiday season, reminiscing of all our love about all our loved ones that's no longer here with us on earth, but we carry them in our hearts forever. I know for myself, once November hit, I goes through a depression, because I'm just knowing this is the holiday season and uh, thinking about all the things that I once used to do with my family members that I'm no longer able to do that I miss so dearly from my heart. It takes all of me. Things I think about all the things me, my mom, and sisters used to do as far as preparing for the holidays, going shopping, uh, getting meals together, who's gonna cook what, just uh, dates we used to go on. We would go out to lunch or dinner twice a week. Just the connection, that meant the world to me that I no longer have. And being the only girl left, I really go through the depression because both of my sisters are deceased. My mom is deceased, and I have brothers, that I love dearly. But it's the female part of it. I'm missing, my mom and my sisters, you know, it's so hard for me during the holiday season.
Yeah.
And people tend to believe, even though it's been as long as it is, it have been, some people think that you should be over it by now.
Hmm.
But how could you be over it? Something that meant the world to you and continues to mean the world to you. You they no longer your presence, but I know in my heart, in my spirit, that they are forever with me
Yes.
and watching over me and being my protectors, alarming me when things is not right and uh, protecting me from things that could go. And so, it's a hard time and I go through this every year and it gets better, as time goes, but it's a never ending emptiness that you have to carry for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Darling.
Yeah, and that's true. And you know what I want to share too? It don't always have to be if you lost a loved one or anything, or you're going through grieving because your loved one's not here. It can be even the present when, like my situation, being out here in Vegas and away from family, and when the holidays and stuff come around, because you're so used to having that big gathering with your family, your kids, the grandparents, parents, and then when you move to another city, that brings down a little stress on you too and grief because you by yourself for the holiday. It's not the same when you used to having that big family gathering. So that can bring grief on you too because you're not there. So that's how I kind of feel too. I know me and my husband and Darius is here, but it's a difference when you so used to being with a big family and a big gathering. And so when Thanksgiving and Christmas come around, I kind of get like that too because I'm so used to having big family gatherings for the holiday. So that can bring grievance to you too because you're in another city and your family's in another city. Barbara.
Yes, I could truly see that,
Yeah.
when you have uh family, your immediate family,
Yeah.
is
Hmm.
where you want to be with them for all the holidays, but unfortunately you can't all the time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, but I understand everybody goes through something because we all have lost the world, to us, and like you said, when you're so used to the holidays and everything, because I know our house was always the house
Yeah.
where everyone came to celebrate
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
friends and family and just food
Mm-hmm.
for the Lord. We
Mm-hmm.
would start cooking and baking and
Mm-hmm.
freezing food
Smelling them
sometimes.
cakes and pies and
Yeah,
yeah,
and that
yeah,
was so much fun. It
it
was so
was.
much fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
I miss that. I miss that so much until, it just doesn't mean the same,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anymore,
Mm-hmm.
because so
Mm-hmm.
much, was lost.
Mm-hmm.
And even when my oldest sister, she moved, got married early and moved out the house,
Mm-hmm.
to raise her family.
Mm-hmm.
And, just I just miss them so much. And even though she was afar,
Mm-hmm.
she loved her family, and she would always check in and to make sure, especially her sisters, was okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
would tell us, I might not be in the home anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
y'all know I'm just a phone call away.
I know. Yeah.
And then if we didn't call within a certain amount of time,
Mm-hmm.
she was picking up that phone or what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's a total difference when you're used to it. Because I know, like with me and my kids, with me out here in Vegas, which is a whole, different environment. Around the holidays, we used to see in the snow. I hear you got 60, 70 degrees. I mean, it don't even feel like, it don't even
right.
feel like it's the holidays because it's a whole different city. But to keep me from not being, sad or because I'm not with family or with the kids, me and my kids would FaceTime each other, for the holidays, and I can talk to everybody. It's good to be able to do that, but it's just not the same when you all not gathering in the same room. So I get a little emotional when them times come around and I know that I ain't around my family. I got my family here and we do our little things, we do little gatherings here, but it's just us three. But when you used to doing it with a big crowd and a bunch of food on the table, and everybody just fellowshipping and having, that's what we do for the holidays because that's what we was used to. So, but that is something too that we have to talk about. So it shouldn't be just around that time. This is something you should do with your family all year round. People just think when Thanksgiving comes and Christmas, that's the only time you're supposed to do these things, but you should do it all year with your family.
Yes, and I agree with that because that's why I mentioned even it didn't have to be a holiday.
Yeah, right.
Anytime
Mm-hmm.
we got together, it was a special day, a special occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I say, we used to go out to, lunch or dinner once my mom retired, and we would go out to lunch or dinner twice a week.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays was our
Mm-hmm.
main days. And
Yeah.
just going on those shopping sprees and then going to dinner, just spending that quality and quantity time together was just so special,
Mm-hmm.
and can't nothing replace that.
Right. Family is so important. Like I said, it shouldn't always just be for the holidays. This is something you should do always with your family. Some people just feel like they only gather around Thanksgiving or Christmas, but you should do it all the time of the year.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
you
I was
should.
listening to my husband and his auntie on the phone the other day, and they was talking about how important, how they love to gather with each other on the holidays so they can remember, talk about the things they used to do with their parents, with their grandparents. Stuff. I mean, those are special days that you remember. That's why it's so important to gather with your family as much as you can because nobody is promised tomorrow. And so you got to love on your people and just Don't just think of it as you only get together with them on holidays. You should do that yearly.
that yes. And it's just, it just, it's, oh wow, it's just so hard sometimes. Just out of nowhere, you could be having a good, thinking you having a decent day, and then all of a sudden all this sorrow just hits your heart
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
and just
yeah.
out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to just, when it happens, to just say, Lord help,
Mm-hmm.
Lord help me,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only thing that could soothe me, you
Mm-hmm.
know
Mm-hmm.
is to call on the name of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
because nothing else tends to help.
I know. I remember
Uh-huh.
I think the holidays times that I kind of remember when my kids was growing up and their grandparents, their grandma, that woman had she didn't have nobody in her kitchen. She cooked everything. I mean, every cakes and pies and food, and the table used to be just amazing. And she did this every year, but she was about family gathering and keeping everybody together. And she loved doing that for the grandkids, and they enjoyed it. And I think what the funny part was about it, that she would um around New Year's Eve, right? We all go out and we send the kids over to grandma's house, and she had 13 grandkids, and she had 13 wine glasses, right? Little champagne glasses. And
Uh-huh.
she put what's that sparkling that grape
Right.
wine,
That's,
right?
uh-huh.
She
Yes.
would give it to them, girl. That was the happiest time of them years. They thought they was getting drunk with their grandma. That was so hilarious, right?
And
But
we
they were
used
things
to
that she did, around the holiday times with the kids, because she believed in that family should be together, especially around holidays.
and we use ginger ale also.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. The little bubbly, like it's champagne,
And
you know, that
what was the red stuff in the bottle? It was
that was that
sparkling.
grape sparkling
Yeah, the
juice.
grape
Yeah.
sparkling
And that apple
and
cider.
apple
Yeah.
cider. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
did all of that. But I really thought I was doing something when we had 7 Up or ginger ale, because the little bubbles like the
Yeah,
champagne, you know,
yeah.
it was
Mm-hmm.
just so much fun, and just
Mm-hmm.
feel and being embraced by the love, and
Yes.
everything that you feel, like you just
Mm-hmm.
untouchable, because all of this love is surrounding you. Is
Yes.
Yeah, and to go from having all of that to,
And then you don't have it. Yeah.
and don't have it anymore.
Yeah. You
It's
miss
just
them.
a hard, yeah, you miss
Yeah.
them. I
Yeah.
tell you,
Yeah.
I miss them today, like I
Uh-huh.
did the first day that they left this world.
Right. Yeah, you have to remember you remember all of that because that's how you was raised up. I know now as I get older, I try to tell the kids, don't just think about family gatherings just for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Do that with your family all year long. Keep in touch with your family members and stuff. Because, like I said, it is so important to be around family because neither one of us is guaranteed tomorrow. So, as much time as you can with your family, you should spend that time with them, not just because it's the holiday, but just because.
Yes, and I know, I share, for the holiday season. I know you all can't see it too good,
Uh-huh.
but my daughter and her fiance gave me this. It's on one side is my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and I wear on my neck, and on the other side
Mm-hmm.
is my nephew,
That's
which
nice.
was, yeah, and which I always say he made me a mother before I was a mother,
Right.
because he grew up in the house with me.
Uh-huh.
And so, I just love, and I just miss them, and I carry them forever in my heart. And
Yeah.
I hope you all find some kind of way to ease the pain that you all are
We'll keep,
going through.
yeah.
as
Yeah.
well, because
Right.
we all go through this, have lost someone very special and dear
Yes.
that is irreplaceable in your heart. You
Yes.
can love on other people's, but that love that you have, now I won't use the had term, that you have for your mom, sisters,
Mm-hmm.
brothers, nephews, that grandbabies that will never go away.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, we just want, um, our time is getting a little short here. We just wanted to share this with you guys because the holidays are here and we know that a lot of people are, missing loved ones at this time of the year. But, everybody goes through something, but long as they might not be here in the present, but they're going to always be with you in spirit. And those are memories that you are never going to, forget, whether they're here or not. So, we hope this was a good topic for you guys today because we know right now a lot of you are going through something right now. We want to lift you up today and let you know that you are loved and that memory that you have and carry on with you through all your life.
Yes, so very true. And I learned to listen to the different signs that you get, whether it's wind going across or you
Yes.
feel a little, tap or breeze or
Yeah.
whatever it is. And
Yeah.
them informing you that we
They're
still
here.
here with you.
Yes.
You can't see us, but we
We're
still here.
still here.
And I
Yes.
carry on. So when I get those signs, all I could do was is smile and say, "Thank you, Father." Because
Yes.
any little thing that I could have of them, I want to continue having.
Yes. That is
Yeah.
true. All right, you guys, we're going to end it here. And we hope you guys, have a blessed day. Enjoy your family while you're here, communicate, love on your people. Because, like I said, tomorrow is not promised to any one of us.
Yes. So with that being said, you all have a happy holiday season and do anything that you could to ease the pain of it because we know it's not easy.
Yes, it
Have a
is.
have a good day.
All right, bye.
Bye.